So here we are, waking up from a full night's rest, ready to start our adventure as a new hunter in Kokoto Village. I notice two things right off the bat. I am without any armor, and I only have a basic sword and shield equipped. So I go over and check my equipment box and observe that, yeah, I only have a sword and shield. This game does not give you one of every weapon like in other Monster Hunter titles. With no money, no armor, and no items, I decide to go talk to the Elder to get started. He tells me that he used to be the hero of this village and hands me 1500 zenny to get started. I look at the blue pants and the green pants and decide on the green ones because I'm a cheap fuck and I want to buy a great sword later. This is where Capcom and the game decide to completely betray my trust. Not only am I not wearing pants, but my skirt is white instead of green. How could you betray me like this, Capcom? So, the first quest is a simple matter of collecting some raw meat. I decide to play around with the weapon a little bit in camp. The controls are exactly what I was told they would be. You move the joystick to attack with your weapon. Pressing it down on the joystick does a jumping slash. Left or right does a roundabout slash. Up does an overhead slash. Apparently, I control the camera with the D-pad and can snap the camera to the back of my character's head with L1. Even though this is a PlayStation 2 game with two joysticks, its controls are not much better than the PSP games. So I start killing every monster in sight and acquire some small bones and meat. Then I spend about 7 minutes hitting all the gathering points to get a head start on gathering. And then I turn in the quest. Next, we have the very challenging task of cooking raw meat and delivering 2 well-done steaks. I had a lot of raw meat from the last quest, so I decided to practice cooking and using all of them. The timing for the well-done steak is really tight and difficult. I undercook a few and burn a few. I cook a couple of them to perfection. Out of my 8 raw meat, I only managed to get about half of them well done. I spend a few more minutes doing extra gathering, and then I turn in the quest. After all the cooking, we have another quest where we need to do some more gathering to deliver 2 herbs and 1 spider web. important items for potions and traps, I think. I get the herbs and I go to area 6 for the spider webs, and here I realize why my character has a skirt instead of pants. Thanks, Capcom. I spend a few more minutes gathering and then turn in, so we can get to something even more exciting: combining items! But first I decide to make the bone greatsword, because I have enough bones and money. I swing around the greatsword a bit to get a feel for it in camp. Gather some dung, mushrooms, and herbs, combine the potions, and turn them in. Now we get to our very last task before the urgent quest to unlock 2-star quests: fishing. I head to area 11, because the Brave Game Strategy Guide says the fish I need are over there. And it is here we encounter our very first battle of the series. With half my HP left, I started fishing, and this is about one of the most frustrating things I've encountered so far. The strategy guide informs me that controller vibration makes this a lot easier, but the controller I'm using has no vibration, so I just need to learn the tight timing visually. I get the hang of it after a few frustrating minutes. I get the fish I need with only 2 worms left and turn in. After this experience with fishing, I started to miss the ease of just shooting a net into a pond with my slinger and grabbing multiple fish at once. I will probably try to fish as little as possible from here on out. From my understanding, fish are mostly used for bowgun ammo anyway. Finally, a quest where I just get to kill stuff. It only took about an hour and 5 minutes to get here, due partially to my extra gathering. So, my first monster hunt begins. Killing 3 Velociprey goes smoothly enough. Although I miss one of my carbs, I complete the quest and unlock 2-star quests. Thanks for watching, and I hope you join me next week. Goodbye for now.